You might not know it, but upstate New York has moose. Yes, the plural for moose is moose. I thought it was meese all this time. And that is probably why I don't live in upstate New York. This winter, a 1,000-pound moose became trapped in the icy waters of the Adirondacks, but thanks to the heroic efforts of the police and forest rangers, it was saved. They used chainsaws to cut the ice and free the moose, and we have those first responders dialed in. Say hi to Robert, Evan, and Matt. Robert, what's up, Robert? You're the cop. And
yeah.
What was the moose drinking? What's going on? How did that happen?
I hope he wasn't drinking, but when he fell through the ice, he had plenty of water to drink. So, no,
Silver lining.
We got a call from our dispatch and said there was a moose through the ice. So I was like, wow, you better send us some resources because we've never done that before, rescuing a moose out of the ice, out of the icy waters. So we went out as fast as we could because every minute counts when you have something in those cold waters like that. So we got there. Saw that it was indeed a moose in there, and we got together with the forest rangers and came up with a game plan and said, hey, we're going to cut a channel as fast as we can and try to get this thing out.
And Evan, I mean, I would have been absolutely paralyzed not knowing what to do. Evan, you guys use something called a spud bar. I've never heard of this. What is a spud bar?
Yeah, Josh, a spud bar is a metal bar with a sharpened end that we can use to chip away the ice and check the ice thickness. So we went out, saw how thin the ice was. We used a spud bar and chainsaws to cut a channel for the moose, and used those little jet sleds to point the moose in the right direction and do a little moose drive, moose push to try and get it out.
I love animals so much; it breaks my heart that the moose even had to go through that. But was the moose okay, Matt? I mean, like, all that time in the cold water, I would imagine that probably going through your head is, even if we get him out, is he going to be all right? Did he survive and thrive?
Yeah, Josh, there was a lot of uncertainty when he first came out of the water, but after about 10 minutes or so, he got his feet under him, and then within about a half hour, he was trotting into the woods. We did follow up with him later that day, and he was still moving well, so we feel good about it.
His friends are never going to believe what happened. Like, that is, I feel like that's one of those you had to be there stories for the moose community. I am liking your post right now, and I love what you guys have done. Thank you so much for your heroic efforts. And our season-long partner, Pilot Pen, makers of Friction, the go-to erasable pen of the Kelly Clarkson Show, want to celebrate your dedication to the wildlife of upstate New York. So they're donating $1,000 to the Natural Heritage Trust in your names. Thank you all so very much. I love it. Keep up the amazing work. Keep helping all the animals of the forest.